Well, hello there. Detective Clyde has come to make another vlog. How are you lot doing? I hope you're doing well. To all those who don't know me, my name is Clyde, and I have a main YouTube channel on YouTube called JackersEdit, and you're watching me here on my vlog channel. So today's video, it's going to be all about you. How can you find a better, brighter future for yourself? This is the subject that I'm going to be addressing to you in this vlog. So before I begin, again, I'll give you 3 disclaimers like all my other videos. 1, do not take me seriously. I'm just an entertainer. And disclaimer 2, follow the rules of the land that you are living in. Be a good citizen. Disclaimer 3, be an adult as you watch me. Okay, just be an adult as you watch me. So let's begin, shall we? How can you find a brighter future for yourself? But let me tell you something first. Did you know your future is ultimately going to determine how happy you are to this present day? Alright? For example, no matter how many times you've been upset today by someone calling you out or saying something bad to you, they're trying to upset you emotionally, as long as you could see a bright future for yourself, then their words will not bother you. It will not matter to you. You will be ineffective. Their words will be ineffective to you because you know you're going to be successful in the future anyway. For example, you're going to master a skill that you've always wanted to do. Well, you're constantly doing this skill, okay? Constantly developing on this skill. Then if that's the case, if you know you're going to be a master at that skill, or at least very, very good at it in the future, then no matter what people say, their negative emotions will not affect you. But on the other hand, if you know you're not going to be successful at something, if you know you're not going to be successful at developing a skill, then no matter how many times you've been happy today, at the end of the day, you'll still feel unhappy. You'll still feel upset, okay? Because you know you don't see much you don't see much future ahead of you. Like, for example, you're watching a movie that you really, really like that makes you happy. Once that movie is over, you feel like shit. Has that ever happened to you? I mean, I asked one of my friends this, and she was like, yeah, it happens to everyone, I'm sure of it. But yeah, it happens to me too. Back when I was age 12, right? I was watching this anime called Death Note. I'm sure you've heard of it. I was so into it. It was so compelling. And once this anime was over, I felt like shit. I said to myself, okay, now that it's finished, what the hell should I do with my life? But anyways, that's just a peace of mind that I wanted you to know. How can you find a brighter future for yourself? Well, I don't claim to have a definite answer, but I can tell you something based upon my own experience. And that is, your future will depend largely on what you are doing at a regular basis. Okay? Your future is going to depend largely on what you are doing on a regular basis. Not long ago, I posted a story on my YouTube because YouTube has now introduced YouTube stories, and I had that on my main channel, thank goodness. But I wrote something on that story saying the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. And there are some truths into that statement. I didn't make it up. In fact, I saw that on a motivational page on Instagram, and I thought, wow, that's really inspiring. What do I mean by that anyway? Well, if you're not developing a skill, if you're not growing your mindset, and if you're not becoming a better communicator so you can get good at relationships, so you can get good at interacting with life, then how can you expect to find a bright future for yourself? You can't, because if you want to have a bright future for yourself, you have to develop on something, okay? Specifically a skill. It could be the way you interaction, the way you talk, okay? It could be something in a creative field like I'm doing, which is my YouTube channel, okay? For my own personal experience, that is exactly that, my YouTube channel. Now, I'm not going to make this video too long. I'll keep it short. So let me quickly tell you something about my own experience, and it's going to be all about my YouTube channel. Let me give you a brief history about it. In 2012, I created JackersEdit. Well, it was called Masquerade Jacker, but I switched the name into JackersEdit. And that channel is all about game music videos, GMV. And in 2012, that was what I did. I created content as a hobby. I was around 13 years old to 14 years old. Okay, I'm 20 years old now, by the way, and I'm still making content on YouTube. Wow, that's it's like I'm unstoppable. But I was 14 years old, and it was a side hustle as I was doing my school work. Okay, it was hard, it was challenging, but it was a passion of mine. It became a passion of mine to create content that will entertain the world. I had great friends back then. We shared a very common interest. Friends was the ones that motivated me to continue. But in the same time, I also wanted to get big on YouTube as well. And because I was consistent at it, okay, I was consistently developing on a skill, okay, finding out new ways to grow a channel. Because I was consistent at it, to this day, it not only became a passion of mine, but also a place where I can make money out of my passion. And that is what really ultimately that I advised anybody who is in a creative field to be able to make money out of what you are passionate about. And never did I thought that I could make this channel a place where I'm getting paid to do what I love to do, making GMVs, okay, and in the same time promoting smaller channels so that they too can get what I'm doing to this day. Now you might be wondering, really, you're getting paid from making GMVs? Yes, I am. In my Q&A 2018, 4 months ago now, since it's April, I announced how much I was making on YouTube, around $400 a month. Well, in that Q&A, I kind of, at that time, I predicted that I would make my first 1,000 British pounds in around August 2019. Well, it's not even August yet, but I've already surpassed that. I've already surpassed 1k British pounds in 1 month. And that right there is probably my biggest achievement so far that I have created out of what I'm passionate about. And it all began with me creating this channel as a hobby in 2012. It was a hobby of mine. I love doing this, and I figure out ways to grow this channel so that I can make money out of what I am passionate about. And believe me, it took a lot of thinking, it took a lot of work, and throughout time I have seen some of my old friends that I've made back in 2012 or 13, you know, some of them, they left, and it's quite unfortunate because, you know, I wanted them to see this grow, see how that I wanted them to kind of let's just say, you know, it's not great. It's not a good feeling losing friends. All right, it's never a good feeling when you lose some friends, especially if they are valuable friends. Okay, friends that provides value to your life. But you know, things change. You have to move on and accept change, and at the same time you also have to adapt to change, and that's ultimately what's gonna make you a better person. On my Instagram, I posted this post saying, how can you get better at something? And my brief answer to that was, learn from your mistakes and never do it again in the future. Okay? And if you live upon that rule, learn from your mistakes and never do it again in the future, I can guarantee you will become a better individual every single day. All right? Every single day. Every day and every way, it's getting better and better. Arashdi Bazaar's teachings, okay, his motto is like, be the best, fuck the rest. But also, every day and in every way, it's getting better and better. Just repeat that to yourself every now and then, and you'll find that, hey, yes, every day and every way it is getting better and better, because I am pushing myself to the limit to do something that will develop a certain skill, a certain skill that will help me in my future. Okay, and that's really it for this video. I know it's kind of like messy. I wasn't quite I don't know, it's not as long as in my last vlogs. I'll conclude then. So if you could see a bright future for yourself, then if anybody tried to upset you, their opinions will not bother you. You are unstoppable, because you know you're going to do well in the future anyways, right? Why would you care about their opinions if someone was trying to upset you? Okay? Why should a lion care what a sheep thinks? A lion shouldn't care what a sheep thinks, because a lion is above the food chain compared to a sheep. Okay? A lion is the predator and a sheep is the prey. Okay? And you know, lions are aggressive creatures than sheeps. They're not. So if you could see a bright future ahead of you, no matter how many times you've been upset today, it wouldn't bother you, because you know you'll be great in the future anyway. And in order for you to be great in the future, you have to be consistent at developing a certain skill that you can ultimately find a way to make money out of it. In this case, in my case, it is my YouTube channel. Never did I think that I would be a like never did I think that I would make a lot of money from making GMV videos. All right, in 2012, it was just like a hobby of mine. I wished it was like a job where you could just make GMVs. Well, to this day, I'm developing a program that would allow editors to do exactly that. I know it's not much, but it's just at an early stage. I have not seen a single channel that does what I do. Okay? I've not seen a single channel that does what I do. And I'm doing what I can to provide opportunities for editors so that they too can grow a successful channel as much as my channel is growing so far to this day. 2 months ago I had 20k subscribers, and 2 months later to this day I only have like 600 more subscribers to go for 30k subscribers, right? I'm gonna reach 30k subscribers very soon. Give me 2 more days and I'll get that. But back then in 2012, here's something you have to know. There was never an opportunity back in 2013, 14, 15, and even 16 to 17 that would allow smaller channels, smaller GMV channels like my channel to grow rapidly, right? And because my channel is pretty big to this day and it's growing even more, and I know it's going to be bigger in the future, because my channel is ever growing, I'm doing what I can to help these smaller channels, to get their name across, and to give them this opportunity that I never had back in 2012 when I first started out. Okay? And I'm also creating these vlog videos to help you with your mindset, so that you can be a more developed, a more well-rounded individual. Okay? I hope you enjoy your time, whatever you're doing right now, and I wish you the very best for the future to come. Life will always be tough, that I could tell you. Life will always be tough. So I recommend you continue to develop yourself as a person. Keep watching self-development videos because you'll need it as much as I need these kind of videos, these mentorships, these people that is consistently helping me to be a better person myself. Okay, and so I'm like, I'm just educating what I've been taught by my mentors. All right, I am a balance of the mentors that I have learned from. It's thanks to them that I'm creating these videos. All right. So, as Araj Dibazar said, my favorite teacher of all times, be the best and fuck the rest. My name is Clyde and I represent JackersEdit. Goodbye.